Okay. So what I got today is a little PowerPoint. The Steam Flag Awards credits. Alright, so the impetus behind this is we've been getting a little bit of criticism about, actually, hey, first, mic check. Let's go ahead and get the link. Put it in a post. Let's hit it on busy. Put it in a post. Oh, boom. Y'all bear with me a sec. I'm just gonna put in a short but sweet body in this post. Oh gosh.
I'm setting up notifications right now, and I'm just like, oh look, Stevie and Lindsay were like, to download like comments. They're like very close to that dust threshold, and they just like, do you not realize that like dust super or something?
Who?
Oh, that Stevie and Lindsay guy. He just said downloads like right before, and I just like, I don't think that actually affects anything, but.
Oh yeah. It's just sending a message, if anything.
The thing, the only time I see it is actually when I go into like busy, I write a draft, because that notification shows what he does.
Wait, now who are we talking about again?
Stingy and Linton, whatever the space one.
Wait, let me get you on my headset. You're coming through on my TV for some reason. All right.
Okay, then.
Try that again.
Look at that with Mo. He doesn't want you to like show us his beautiful voice. Oh, cool. Yes.
Oh, you know what? I got it. It's my Discord settings. All right. Someone say something? Nope, wrong one.
Who?
Oh, there we go. Cool. I can hear you loud and clear. Okay. I'm just putting something on the body here for busy posts. All right. Saying the way forward with Steam Flag Awards is to move to a credit system. I don't know if any of y'all have this issue with busy. Like, I'll be typing and then all of a sudden it goes down to the bottom of the post. Like, cuts me
Sometimes.
off. Yeah, it's wonky. Well, actually, what was it? Wellshare says that sometimes too. Move to a credit system in lieu of the follow-on flag. has had too many on many comments, especially with the flag trail. Discussion. Oh, you piece of junk. Still doing it there. It almost makes me want to, like, all right, let me open up Notepad and put it in there and just paste it, because it's kind of frustrating.
I don't know. That's kind of what I do sometimes. Put everything in like Hemingway or Notepad and then copy paste it back.
Yep. I've heard people been having issues with drafts on Busy as well, so I would want to. Like,
oh yeah, I think that's always been an issue. Like people always have some wonkiness.
Yeah, like I mean, I would hate to have like a Utopia post drafted up in there and then boom, my computer dies. All right, join me.
Welcome to the blockchain.
All right, as we plot our way forward. Okay, that sounds good.
To make like 20 or like decades old text like look awesome.
No bells and whistles here. It's just trying to get something out there. Oh. Speaking of almost losing drafts, I think I just about did. I hit the wrong key, but thankfully it refreshed, came back up. Stream link below. Use. You know what? Yeah, I'll give Busy 10% on this one. Yeah,
don't do it. It's a trap. I don't care about your 10%.
I thought I got banned from Busy because I was I was changing the tags after doing the Share to Steam. Because I wanted to add something, add value to the post. You know, I didn't want to just straight up share from Instagram and not, you know, not put anything that.
That's what everybody else is doing, right?
I know.
Spam to Steam.
Yeah. I gotta be different. Okay.
Oh, gotta admit, like Busy's been getting better about like the whole like not voting people. Like I checked out some of their conversations, and then, but yeah, this still kind of rubbed me the wrong way just because some of the developers were like pretty nasty when they were caught for like being like spamming about stuff.
Mm-hmm. Wait, are you talking about Busy or Partico?
Oh, Busy.
Oh, okay.
I don't talk to any. I have never like kind of contact with anybody in Partico. Is that how you say it? Partico.
Yeah,
Partico.
I have no idea.
We don't even have a pronunciation guy for half of these names around here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Posting.
I already posted mine.
Cool.
No, that's just a U log. It just has a brief mention of what stuff is happening.
Okay, so who do we have here? Let's do a little roll call right quick. And let me put. All right, so I got the PowerPoint thing up. Let me check the stream, make sure it's still looking good.
So it looks like I sold 2 votes today and gave me a grand total of 0.18 Steam. So sad.
What happened?
Oh no, I said like yeah. So I think I mentioned like I started selling my vote on Smart Steam
Oh
even when
yeah, yeah,
my
yeah.
yeah voting power is above. So far, so good. No plagiarism, no craziness.
You're kind of disappointed, aren't you?
I thought it would be like, oh man, first try. That'd be hilarious, actually.
Okay, attendance. So we got
They
enforcer.
discovered some fun content now, so I was like, huh, okay.
Oh yeah. All right, we got the last enforcer. What else we got? Myself, obviously. Is my okay? No, you can hear me. Can you hear me on Discord? Can you hear me? Never mind. That's how
Yeah,
we're
I can
communicating.
hear on this one.
Okay. I'm losing my mind. All right, we got Lemoen.
Oh, don't forget to add a D-click ad.
I still haven't looked into that. I've been meaning to.
I don't know how effective it is. Like, I've only gotten less than a dozen clicks so far, and then like I've tried promoting one of a utopian posts, so might do it again next time, but just to see how.
Pete. We got Paul. All right. Leave. Yeah, and this slide template was put together in Ace. Like, that's not. Yeah, that formatting is. Oh, there we go. Gonna fit in that box. That works. All right. Okay. Mids. All right, so let's go ahead and kick this off. Next slide. Now we're going to plug in any concerns. Now the one thing that, well, I guess first of all, it would behoove us to lay out what the plan is that we discussed thus far, and that is, so we're going to do away with the follow-on flags, the numerous follow-on flags, because folks been saying it's looking kind of spammy. I mean, in the context, it's a reply to the bot, so it could be argued, but just to kind of get the, how do you put it, to abate the criticism, we're going to go ahead and it was recommended to move to this credit system. I think it was Marky that recommended that, right?
Yeah, I think Marky recommended that. I mean, Adam kind of reinforced, like further like reinforced that, and then like it's been a thing like I've seen discussed about because it is kind of ironic, like in a sense like we're spamming a lot just to, you know, like fight abuse. Like we're saying yes, we're only there because there is abuse, but at the same time, you said creating bloat. It's like the same way, like and I guess like with the whole Bernie and full time geek like situation, it kind of make it look like it's kind of absurd when you just like spam for spam.
Yeah, and I think one of the biggest benefits of having a credit system is our abuse fighters can use the credits on their quality content contributions instead of just the follow-on flag for spam. That's
Right.
even though the moderation, we can see that there's some like value in that activity, in the approving, reviewing, and so forth. It's probably better well spent on a could be a anti-abuse contribution. Like I've seen one Bitfiend put one out. Stuff like that. He could use it on that post, and the another effect of that is it gets the word out there more. So yeah, I'm totally in concurrence, but it's just the details. How do we work out how's it going to work? Like,
Right.
if the bot, let's say no one's using their credits, let's say people are just hoarding their credits, and if the bot is at 100 VP, what do we do?
Well, so I guess several things you have to address. Just like what are we going to do about like the say the report? So as for the SFR like report, like what are we going to include from if we move to a credit system? What are we going to include? Just posts that were flagged, comments that were flagged,
Mm-hmm.
and then who will be the beneficiaries? Do we just still do the same idea, like people that flagged, or
Okay, report beneficiaries.
yeah, what revamp that system? So do we do like just still do the whole jam everybody in there because, or do we just like only like count the first flag, whoever found it? I don't know.
No,
I guess you
okay.
can't count the first flag.
I think we should still vote the first flag for visibility. If it's like, legit like plagiarism, we want people to see that first, that this post is plagiarism, right? So I think the
Right.
first flag definitely we want to, and if they want, they can opt out of the upvote on the first flag if they want, and instead go with a credit system. So first flag is probably, I should probably move this to a separate slide, but first flag considerations.
Right, because right now it's just like if we were to like move to like the credit system, that would mean like so when we say what do we do when a bot VP is full? Well, I guess we could manually upvote the reports or the mod reports and stuff like that just to get some.
Yeah. Hey, hold on one second. I want to try to get us on the current slide.
Okay.
Trying to figure out this OBS. I think I need to go to slideshow. But the only thing is I can't seem to get it where I can edit and it's displaying that. Maybe I can do a display capture. Let me try that. Because I want y'all to see what I'm writing out. Oh, that's weird.
I forgot to look in general voice chat. That's why I've been missing all the stuff.
Oh yeah. Okay, so now I'll see the whole hall of mirrors going on. Let's see. Maybe if I put this on this side.
So while you're on that, so I guess I guess there were like differences between like what Marky said and what Adam said. So what Marky was advocating was similar to what like Magic Dice and all the other new apps are doing.
Mm-hmm.
What Adam was saying like we should have say like maybe like have dedicated flagging account and SFR being a dedicated upvoting account. Mm-hmm. Or maybe just SFR flagging and voting, and then like the rewards will go back to delegators and abuse fighters and stuff like that. I guess but
okay. Wait, y'all can see the slide I'm on right now, right? The SFR bot, 100%.
Yes,
it seems like it's cut off. Doggone it. Wait, no, that's not.
Yeah, it's a little cut off, but
Yeah, I want to make it. Oh, there we go. Oh, it'd be neat if I can do it where we could see Discord on the stream as well, side by side.
I know. I mean,
a lot of people in.
Like I always ask people in PAL or Circorg. I mean, they're all done it before. So.
It didn't work out. We'll work with this. So these are kind of like the topics, and we can expand on these. So we're identifying the topics first, and then we'll put these over on the next slides, and then we'll kind of expand our figure out the way we want to go. Let me check Discord as well. Okay. So like a daily flag stats. Yeah, I like that, and also I want to update the reports, kind of like what I did with the mod report. I don't know if y'all noticed, I made a change where it gets the success ratio just based on active mentions. So mentions where the flagged content is within the 7-day payout window. And I think that would be good for our daily reports to show those stats and actually show all those posts and their payout remaining. Because the way we have it right now, it's just that set of mentions from the flaggers that are getting paid via the beneficiary system instead of like a more how do we put it? It's narrow. We need it broad to the whole mention, so people can, hey, I need to find something to flag. It's right there. Latest report, boom. So that shouldn't be very hard. But yeah, the beneficiaries thing, it's going to be kind of tricky because I think beneficiaries, it's an effective way to get people flagging, especially accounts that may be minnow below, and maybe they can't reach the dust threshold just yet. Maybe they're working to that point. So I think we still want to kind of keep that system in place, but we definitely are going to need to change things up. All right, so let me go ahead and put this one. What to do when we're at 100%. We're going to put this on the next slide. Okay. So obviously vote beneficiary posts. Vote anti-abuse posts. And our partners, of course, like Steam Cleaners, MacBot. Yeah, if we have VP overflowing, we wanted to go to support the anti-abuse cause. I think we're all in agreement on that, right? Hello?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much good enough. Oh, okay, I got the Discord. Let's see. Okay, so vote anti-abuse posts. Anything else we want to add?
I mean, you could always flag. I mean, there are plenty of stuff sometimes we don't zero them out, so just drop a flag.
Good call. Flag. Do we want to stick with certain categories maybe? Like, all right, let's just go with their...
yeah, I do prefer, like, if it's more like, like actual plagiarism or like copy-paste type of deal.
More of the, cut and dry, black and white.
Yeah, black and white spam or maybe even ridiculous Bitbob reviews. Not like the grayish, but like just obvious. Like,
we may need a category for that, like... Because sometimes we get Bitbot abuse and it's kind of gray area. And, there's been, I know we've had situations in the past where, like, what was that last one? Well, no, that was plagiarism though. But we had to like change the category to Bitbot abuse. But anyways, yeah, the less drama, the better. I hate dealing with drama. So maybe if there's
drama.
Drama. Unless I'm getting some coins, I hit up what's up about that. But yeah, so if we want to create a different category, like this is grievous Bitbot abuse. I don't know what we want to call it, but generally speaking, I think we want to not really do that with any kind of overflow flagging. Okay, so I think we can move to the next topic. Oh, that one's going to require some thought. The reporting. Okay, so what's our wish list on that? We're going to keep a... Yeah, like, what do we want our reports to look like? I mean, I know, like, all right, we did the success thing, mission failed, mission success, and also on the mod report, I did do the mod ranks. I don't know if you've seen Steam stuff, and Lean is your number 1 and 2. dang, like 3,000 approvals or something. And I think I'm really starting to think Joseph is a bot as well, or cyborg at least. Like, this is incredible.
It's a since you started like SFR, the only like people you ever gotten to work with is really like bot.
I just don't understand how you got more than 3,000. Like, that's, yeah, pretty much.
That's a stretch where it's just me. Me.
I got like maybe like 400. I think it was like 471.
Well, I gave Joseph like the bot tag as well, so.
I am technically a cyborg. I have a spinal cord stimulator, so it counts. But yeah, I need to step up my game on the approvals. Now, okay, another thing I did want to touch on is possible like credits for mods. I think that's something so we can keep that going. Make sure we stay on top of approvals, and there's an incentive to do so. I don't know if we want to kind of merge the system of the SFR credits with the mod credits, but I think that's something to entertain. So possible mod credits.
So would that be like 2 different custom JSONs, or?
Yeah, well, actually, I was going to get to that on like how we want to. I think we could store the flag credits, maybe like back them up in JSON, but that won't scale too much. So eventually, we'll have to have like some sort of database and something more than the SQLite that we have currently. That's file based, but I have been getting in the habit when I make some changes, I'll back up that database so we don't want to lose that the data. But all right, we're on reporting. That is going to be another topic. How we're storing the credits. Put that down. And let's say like transferability, maybe someone wants to transfer the credits to a new abuse fighter or something like that. I think we should afford that flexibility. Is it going to just be like through memos? I think memos aren't the most user-friendly way to do it. It would be nice if we had a web app, and I'm trying my best, guys, to get the web skills down, but I'm still pretty much a scripter. And it's just going to take a little bit of time for me to bridge that gap. And to those that don't know, I have a baby on the way next month, so I'm going to try to find as much time as I can, but no guarantees. So just it's the way it is. Life happens. But yeah. See, that would be the easy way, Mark. Just we just burn 100 steam and done deal. Thank you. Oh yeah, it's already getting there. Folks, I think my mouse just died. I'll be right back. No, actually, I'm planning ahead. I'm planning ahead. I actually got I got a little bounce house that we can actually set up inside the house. So, whenever the baby starts getting older and her and Ava are fighting and stuff, just blow up that bounce house. Or we're working on the whole taking privileges away to positive reinforcement. So hopefully that keeps them in line. They love those bounce houses.
Wait, did you just say you're going to use a bounce house when they misbehave?
No, when they misbehave, they're going to take it away. If they're good, they get the bounce house.
Say what?
Maybe I'll allocate all right, you get 30 minutes in the bounce house because you were good or because you did your chores or something.
All right.
Trying to negotiate. Okay, so where were we? Got the bot at 100%. Okay, so we're kind of concurrence of how that's going to work. Flaggable posts. I'll make sure that we get that. Not just the flaggable posts from those 8 flaggers or 8 flaggers, but the current, like the whole list. We'll make it complete all the flag mentions that are within 7 days. We'll put that up there. I mean, well, maybe we want to do limit it to 5 days because we don't, the early voting. What do y'all think about that? Should we just do like 5 days and earlier instead of 7 days, or just keep them up all the way up to the end? Because it costs a lot to flag when it gets to that point. Okay, so we're gonna do 5 days. And actually, when I'm working on the healing thing, and that's what I'm thinking of doing as well. 5 days, but also I don't want to get the healing post too early. That's another topic. I don't want to get off track, but it's just trying to find that sweet spot. Okay, so 5 days and earlier. So we're gonna put that. And beneficiaries. We could still. I mean, we're stuck with the limitation of 8 beneficiaries. So I think we could still keep the same criteria for triggering the post and the beneficiaries and what how that's determined. I don't think we necessarily need to change that, but we will put the flaggable posts on there. Okay, anything else on the reporting? Oh yeah, delegations. And I've been meaning to put together a script. There's probably one that already exists. I don't want to reinvent the wheel as to one that gets the current delegations. Because the method I know of getting delegations is scouring through the account history and figure out let's say when they delegated. It's a pain in the butt. If there was a more streamlined way to get delegations, great. But yeah, that is a good thing to add in there. So delegations just takes a little bit of work. I'm not averse to work, so we'll get it done. Okay. First flag considerations, upvote for visibility with opt-in functionality. I think that's the way to go on that. We agree on it? All right, delegations up for those and don't mind being mentioned. So just current only if they're okay with being mentioned openly. So are we gonna like ping all our delegators and like, are you okay with being mentioned, or if they request removal, like, yeah, if they request removal, then we just go ahead and remove them. That's just an easy thing.
I'm just like nobody's complaints thus far, right?
Yeah. But yeah, we can just pull them from the config file if we get any requests in. So we'll keep that up there for now, and our supporters. I think I do need to update it. I don't know if I still have Full-Time Geek on there or not. Back when he was delegating, but yeah, I need to look into that config file. Delegations updated.
I mean, just do current delegators. There's no
current delegators. Yeah, and I've been trying my best to get this doggone pie chart thing going, but I'll tell you what, like Plotly, I'll go in there and I'll try to clean out these charts, and there must be some trick to it. I go there's like a trash can, and I try to clean them out, and it's not like you can just do a select all and wipe them all out. I haven't found that feature. I have to actually go one by one, checkbox, checkbox, and then delete. But I'm still getting the 25 chart limit alert, so. I don't know if the pie charts have actually been showing up, but if I could find another host or find a way to actually upload to the Steemit Inc. I think it's their AWS or image hosting. We could work it out like that. I don't know if anyone knows a way to do that programmatically, uploading an image to Steemit. Cool. All right, so I'll take that as a do out for me. Posting for pie charts. It with Marky. Okay. Oh wait, that was the report. Put that on the wrong thing. I'm all over the place. Okay. Yeah, so for first flag though, upvote for visibility if they want it. They can with opt out functionality, not opt in. What do y'all think? Opt out or opt in? Personally, I like opt out. Yep. Okay, I'm not sure I understand what you're saying. So let's say like they find something, they're the first flagger, they do a mention, but they don't put any opt out command. It's gonna result in an upvote instead of going to credits. If they put in the opt out command, then it's not gonna receive an upvote and it's just gonna go to credits. They'll probably still get sniped though, so I get some positive R shares. I think it's gonna take a while for the snipers to catch wind to what's to the change. So that's kind of cool.
I think that would be kind of fun. I mean, I know like Adam brought up just like, oh, I sniped a lot of comments. I'm just like, well, you take that away. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just doing it a lot of times just to make sure, oh, I read this.
Yep. Okay. So, storage.
I mean, I'm probably still gonna do a small upvote on those comments too, just because like somebody will probably try to download them. So.
Oh yeah, it will happen. Well, that's not really important for here. Okay, so right now, right, it's being recommend we use Steam Engine, possibly. Yeah, I think the cost is what 100 Steam to create a token, or 100 Steam to get the ENG, right? To get, and correct me if I'm wrong. And I'm not sure if there's a cost thereafter for doing transfers and transactions. If anybody is a steam engine expert over there, maybe Waymon.
So does it is there like a 100 Steam fee for like creating a token or something?
I believe so. That's I think I saw last
Fair
time.
enough. Makes sense.
Yeah. So once you create the token, there are no more fees. Transfers are free and make custom JSON. So the only thing you need is our secret.
Wait, the what now?
The only thing you need to transfer the tokens or do stuff with it are resource credits. Because they're
Oh,
just
okay.
custom JSON.
Oh, cool. Oh, all right, cool. All right, so yeah, that's an option there, and it's stored like so. The balances are stored on their side chain, right?
Yeet.
Okay. Under Steam, it's not too bad. We could do that. Or we could devise, I don't know, proprietary system. I don't know. Or we got custom system. That's like, these are the wrong words. Custom system. Yeah, I like theirs because it's decentralized. So yeah, we may go with Steam Engine yet. Right now, so we do have a, we could add a column in SQLite, but yeah, that won't have the same robustness and allow transfers. I would feel more comfortable if I did more research in the Steam Engine when we go down that path. I'll make sure I know all the ins and outs. I can run your own node. Oh, okay. Why not? Let's pull that up.
Oh yeah, like you did make that the blockchain sidechain explorer. There we go.
What? Oh no. Okay, you can't. What happened to that token? Thought it was in Steam Engine. Aha. Oh, I'm in third place now. Boo.
For what?
For the stingy? Is it stingy or stingy? I would think it's stingy.
I think it's more like stingy.
Stingy, yeah. I need to do some more flag campaigns. Come back up. I still got to pay out that other one. Okay, yeah. I guess that does seem like the way to go, the decentralized way to go. Okay, I'll put a star on that. I think that may be the way. Maybe the way. Okay, so do we have any more topics? Well,
Let's see.
let me talk about how it would work mechanically. How people can use the credits.
Yeah. So how do you like cash in the credits? Like
used. And upvotes, how would that be calculated in reference to the bot, VP? Yeah, there's gonna be some math that goes into that. And I think some of that stuff will be taken out, like, so say they want to upvote a post. I'm sure there's like a Steam Engine way, you create the JSON, maybe there's a function that they invoke, and that will be the way that works. Will SFR still comment? Yes, on the first flag, to show that it has been approved. Oh, Steam Basic Income, yeah. Talk to Joseph Savage about some sort of, I don't know, arrangement. We could do that. Yeah, we could update the comment and include how many SFR flags are there. But well, that'd be kind of tricky because there'd be no real way of knowing it was an SFR flag because there's no mention. Hmm. Oh goodness. Yeah, that's a good one. And I think there is a way we could transfer SBIs, and I think we can like maybe start some sort of SBI bank and transfer. Who knows? Just kind of spitballing here. But I think the big thing is just it's using the upvotes instead on the following flags on your main posts or whatnot. But if if we want to get more creative than that, yeah, by all means. Actually, that's a whole other topic. The SFR comments. Oh yeah, gotta get into the economics of it.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, not that really matters, but
Right. Increase scarcity, that whole deal. I don't know. All right, that's another topic.
it's because it's already like a closed system where just like only certain people gets it. It's not like we're gonna randomly allow, you know, random people to cash in.
Mm-hmm. And I guess the way that the inflation works is by flagging. You know, when we're flagging, that's how the tokens are created, minted. Flagging, approved abuse. Or phrasing. Flagging. Come on, Brad. created by flagging. Yeah, a beers that has been approved, that has had SFR mention approved. More or less.
Now Joseph's asking the important questions.
I love KFC. It's one of my guilty pleasures. They're, was it Georgia Gold or, oh my goodness. I love that stuff and I feel like shit every time I eat it. But I always go back.
Yeah, it's like a 5-minute drive for me to like the very first KFC ever existed. So
Oh, really now? Where is that at?
yeah, it's got like a little museum and everything in there with a buffet, and you can order a KFC. Yeah,
That's badass. Should do a.
I don't know for some reason the first KFC started in Utah, so
We should do a blog post about that. Take some pictures.
maybe at some point.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, guys, I guess that's pretty much all I can think of at this point. All right, does anyone have any concerns? I don't know, man. Churches, I like their honey butter biscuits. I used to work at churches, so I might be a little biased. The field trip.
Might be expensive one though. Man, you guys barely missed. It's still ski season. I don't know. You guys barely missed like all the nice snow.
Would you expound on that by the SFR visibility thing? Like more mentions means more people. I guess I can kind of see that, but I don't think the follow ones really add anything.
But look, Wimoen just got upgraded to a detective and steam cleaners.
Fancy.
And see.
Okay, so what I need to try to do today, gosh, I'm trying to think of the best way to just give the follow-on flags the axe and start sorting up credits. That's not going to happen overnight. We'll have to create a token and maybe see how much we have in SFR's liquid. We have 66 Steam, 66,975. So we're a little shy of the 100. Add emojis.
I can loan you some.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and like do a little fundraising, if you will. Yeah, we'll get there. Yeah, I appreciate that, Mark. What do you mean by add emojis? To the right or even at the rank? Ah, gotcha. Oh yeah, speaking of ranks, I got a little bit more work to do on that. I want to do the meme ranks. That's fun. Alright guys, well I'm going to go ahead and kill the stream. Still hang out. But I think we pretty much got everything that needs to be discussed for now out there and talked about. And I kind of have a general idea of the way we're going to move forward. So I feel good about it. If anybody else has anything, just feel free to drop it in the chat and we'll address it. Alright, later y'all.